Hi traders, this is David from Wave Trader. I want to show you a trade I'm currently in on the AUD-NZD currency pair, the Australian dollar New Zealand dollar currency pair. And I want to show you my thought process and how I got into this trade. This trade is going to be a swing trade because I'm currently on the 4-hour chart and you can see how short the candles are. So most of the time when this occurs, the market will actually gain momentum and strength once enough traders see that this is turning out to be a bullish situation, and then they'll begin to push the market upward, and then you begin to see longer candles. But for the longest while, the AUD-NZD has been in a very strong downtrend. So this bullish move is actually a short-term bullish move, okay? But still, as long as you can see a good opening and take the trade, is still good. So let's go to the monthly chart and see what we see. But first of all, I'm just going to delete the calculation so that we can see clearer. Now, this is the monthly chart. So you can see that for now, for the past 3 months, it's been bearish, okay? But what's going on here is that we also have a situation whereby this area is a very strong area of support. And you can see that it's been holding consistently since this was 2015, 2016, 2017, 2017 May, here 2019, okay? So this is a very strong area of support. So it makes sense to see this hammer bar forming here, meaning that most likely we are going to have a bounce. Okay, so but this is the monthly chart, so that doesn't really concern us right now. But let's go to the weekly chart and see what we see. So on the weekly chart, you can see the bounce beginning to happen, and if it follows, then that means that this bounce is going to push this market back up to somewhere in this region. All right, but normally in this instance, what I would do is to take the Fibonacci levels here and tentatively believe that we are looking at this region as where the rally will get to. Okay, of course that's going to take a while, probably couple of weeks or more. So that's still not really a main concern for us. The main thing is that the market is off of this region of strong support, and that is what I'm trading right now. All right, so we'll go to the daily chart and see what we see. Now on the daily chart, we begin to make our decision. So for the longest while, it's been trending down, and you can see how the candles are all reversal candles, spinning tops, inverted hammer. So I made sure I stayed out of this because I just wasn't sure what was going to happen, okay, until I saw this blue candle, okay. In other words, I saw this bearish situation, and you can see the MACD curling up here. So that was the only reason why I finally decided to take a tentative long trade. All right, now let's go to the 4-hour chart. So on the 4-hour chart, this is what I see. First off, there's an incidence here of positive divergence of my MACD to price, and it's actually here. You may not be able to see it on the MACD line itself, but there's positive divergence going on here. Okay, that's what has pushed the market up like this. So whenever you see an incidence of divergence, like I keep saying, usually a wave bottom or a wave top situation will follow. So when you see an incidence of positive divergence, then you will look out for a wave bottom situation. And when you see an incidence of negative divergence, then you look out for a wave top situation. Now this is a wave bottom, okay? So seeing this on the 4-hour, what I did was I plotted the profit target calculator, the APAC, okay? This is my number 1 point. I use this the top of this, let me make it bigger. I'm using the top of this candle here, the wick, as my number 2 point. All right, so we have profit targets going up to this region. Okay, now because I had previously taken my Fibonacci levels on the weekly time frame, this is why my profit target is here. Typically you will want to take your profit in this region, the first, second, or third, okay, maybe even the fourth, and there's nothing stopping me from doing that, okay. So but for now, what do we see? Well, the MACD is crossed, all right, and if I plot the two EMAs, you will see that there will be a cross here, but I don't usually need that because I'm used to seeing the patterns now. So on your own, watching this video, you can plot the EMAs on this chart and see where the EMAs cross, and most likely it crosses the cross around here, okay. So now the third wave is just beginning, and I'm guessing that today is Thursday and the market is quiet now because it's 9:20 p.m. so the Asian market, the Asian traders are just coming in, but I believe that by tomorrow, hopefully, this trade will gain momentum, okay, and push up strongly. So let me just go down to the 1 hour chart and see. So on the 1 hour chart, this is what's going on, and you can see that it's not really as strong as I would want it to be, or I would like it to be, but I believe that it's going to gain strength. And if it doesn't gain strength by tomorrow, I will just close the trade, okay. But for now, the main thing is that we have our wave bottom situation and the market is pushing up in the third wave. All right, so this trade is definitely going to be a swing trade or a position trade, because definitely if I can hang on, then it will go into next week. So that's my take on the AUDNZD currency pair, and I hope that you were able to gain some knowledge from this trade. Thank you very much.